I was in Dolly Sods, which is a wilderness area near here. And I was ending a hike with my papa, and we were sitting on a bench that just like overlooks like beautiful, beautiful valley. And he was standing there posing for a photo right in front of the, like, we ended the hike right at sunset. So he was like standing right in front of like the like blinding part of the orange pink sun, and all the like beautiful colors were coming out. It was everything, you know, like the wind on my skin and the visuals, the sounds, the like person that I was with that I got to spend time, much needed time with. So we are in Thomas, West Virginia, and I chose to move here because just one, it's so beautiful. I mean, just the way that our street is made. It's a one-way street and it's riverfront, so there are all these buildings on our main street that just look out onto forest. I mean, what? But also, I think the main thing is the community and the support from the community. I love the alleyways. The little sweet alleyways that are between a lot of these buildings. Like I get to my home, I just like run up that alley. And try not to like trip on walnuts. We are in Lamplight, which is a gallery that I am a part of. I'm an artist collaborator here. My focus is, and has been for the last 4 years, is textiles. So I focus on two techniques, shibori, which is a traditional Japanese dye technique, and then I focus on hand painting raw silk to make into clothing. So I grew up with shibori. Both of my parents are textile artists and they both practice it. I apprenticed under a master shibori artist, and I learned a lot from my mom and my dad. And I started Nellie Rose Textiles solely with shibori. There's something really, really beautiful about having these set of rules and confinements in which to like dive into and like pull apart and like try to make your own, you know, because when you have confinements, it's a little bit like you know where to start. But as I continue, I feel more and more bound in tradition. I'm not sure if I'm like getting to a point where I want to solely do it for the rest of my life. Over the last 2 years, I've been developing my hand painting on raw silk and on linen, and something just like, my world just like opened. And it was because it wasn't bound in rules, because I didn't look at anything that other people were doing when it comes to silk painting. I just like did my own thing, and it came from a place of like restlessness and like that I wasn't able to like get out what I needed to get out through shibori. So with time, I've started to find my style with hand painted work, and it's opened up a really beautiful world of like clothing people, and shibori didn't do that for me. So I'm at this weird transition. One like awesome thing about our like business community is that we all are like more the merrier. We're all gonna support each other, and we're like a town of art galleries, and it's so funny for a town with a population of 600 people to have like 4 galleries. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the street. Well, right next door is Creature, which is a really, really beautiful solo exhibition space of Seth, who is an artist here. And then we have Tip Top, which is a coffee shop and bar. I mean, they're amazing. They're amazing. And it's kind of like it's the hub, I would say. That and the Purple Fiddle. Moving on down, we have the White Room Art Gallery, which has been here for 8 years. And it is a gallery that's composed of, I think, 25 regional artists. I could be wrong on that number. And then we have the Flying Pigs, which is awesome, Greasy Spoon, Chris Quattro Music. I mean, that's our cool vintage music shop. The Christmas shop and the Picket Patch, which have like been staples here. Oh my gosh, we have a new addition, Front Street Grocers. I know this is going way longer than it should. Front Street Grocers and Kitchen. It is such an amazing addition to our community. It was something that was really needed. And I made them napkins and aprons. I worked with one of their team members, but she's like, I don't want these aprons to be like very square like they normally are. They're normally like for men, it seems like. And so we made these really like nice curved edges and soft edges, and it's really beautiful, and the men look stunning in them too. And then we have the Purple Fiddle and Hostel. And the Purple Fiddle is another major hub, just like Tip Top. They were the start, you know? You bring music into a community and then you have culture, you know? Then it all builds from there. So we have a lot to owe to the Fiddle. I really hope that we can keep this going. When I say keep this going, I mean like that we have a quality of wanting everyone to like do them. Like, wait, that sounded really, sorry, I meant, when I showed up here, there was this kind of like, I'm not totally comfortable in my own skin kind of thing. But when you're here, people like almost demand that you are you. And that's all that they want from you. And I find that that's like one of the most beautiful things emanating from a community, because it attracts people who are unique and confident in themselves. And even if they don't start out confident with themselves. If you have a loving community that are just like, we just want you to be you, man, then that's what you do and what you get excited about, because other people are excited about you doing that. I really hope that we don't price ourselves out. I think that's a big fear, because, I mean, it's a common trope. There's a town of abandoned buildings, artists and interesting people come in and fix them up and put art on the walls and make it really beautiful, and, you know, bring awesome music there and bring cool people in, and then the, you know, real estate prices go up, and then it's really, really difficult to find housing and storefronts that are affordable that would allow a entrepreneur or artist to take a risk without a lot of capital, I guess, you know, which is like a lot of people around here. Another hope is that we don't like attract a ton of traffic. So I hope that we attract folks that are going to respect this area, respect what we have to give, because I really don't want us to like start pandering. So I hope that we grow in a very intentional way. Yeah. 上を向いて歩こう。涙が転べないように思い出す春の日、一人ぼっちの夜。